the Indiana Fever mean business. Not only did the franchise not rest on its laurels following its first WNBA playoff appearance since 2016, but the team made sweeping changes. The Fever brought in an entirely new front office, installing Kelly Kruskop as president of basketball and business operations and Amber Cox as general manager. Moves they followed up by dismissing head coach Christy Sides. The latter change caught many off guard, though it shouldn't have been that surprising once reports of the team's interest in Connecticut Sun coach Stephanie White surfaced. However, parting ways with Sides is not a decision made without big goals in mind, especially considering the now former coach presided over a turnaround from a 1-8 start that ended in ending the aforementioned postseason drought. The above isn't even something that needs to be read into, since Kruskop essentially said as much when announcing Sides' departure. The team president stated, "While decisions like these are never easy, it is also imperative that we remain bold and assertive in the pursuit of our goals, which includes maximizing our talent and bringing another WNBA championship back to Indiana." That said in a release about the decision. The bit about maximizing talent is interesting, since the talent in question on the Fever begins with Caitlin Clark. It's probably a fair assumption that had Clark felt strongly about Sides staying, she would still be the coach today. Going into next season, it is clear the game plan is to build a team around the sensation who broke all sorts of records in her rookie season. And it's not unreasonable for Clark to compete for MVP and stake a claim as the best player in the WNBA in 2025. She was first-team All-WNBA in her first year after all. Indiana also has a strong foundation beyond Clark, most notably with fellow All-Stars Aaliyah Boston and Kelsey Mitchell. Mitchell is a free agent this offseason, and the Fever have already stated bringing her back is priority one. The expectation is that she will be back in the fold, even if that isn't guaranteed until a contract is signed. In addition to that stellar core, it will be on the retooled front office to bolster the rest of the roster. According to Spotrac, Indiana will have plenty of cap space to work with. And one would think they will be a highly sought-after destination for impact free agents, something Dallas Wings star Satu Sabally may have already hinted at. We won't know how the landscape will shake out for a while, of course, but the shakeup from the Fever says one thing very clearly: the franchise expects to compete for a WNBA championship.